Russell, a chastening afternoon. Are you embarrassed by it?
Yeah. We're humiliated, and as professionals, it's what is there to say about that performance? Really, you can say what you want about tactics and the way you approach a game and how you prepare and stuff. But bottom line is, from 1 through to 11, probably with the exception of John, because he made some good saves, was nowhere near good enough. And you don't blame anyone. We go down as a team, and we go down together. And like I said, but individually we weren't good enough, and ultimately the team pays the price.
We know Manchester City are a good side, but we've seen you play other good teams recently and make it a lot more difficult for them.
Yeah, that's why it's disheartening today. I don't know. We've at least been in the game against Arsenal and Chelsea, and I sat there and spoke about it on Thursday, and we said we've still got confidence in the squad and belief, which we have, and obviously today puts all that and makes it look ridiculous, really. And that's the upsetting thing. It's a game of football. We're extremely disappointed for the fans that have come up and given us great backing again. And it's just one of those days. Nothing's gone right for us. Their first goal was extremely lucky. A bit of fortune with the second as well. And after that, we've just totally capitulated, and that's not like us at all. I'm not sure it's even happened in the last 4 years since I've been at this club. Maybe once or twice. But to go down like that is, well, for any team in any level is not right, and it's something we need to put right. We need to make sure we have a look at the game tomorrow and go again for next week, because ultimately, it's one game in a long season, and it hurts, and it really hurts right now, and no one's hurting more than myself and the other players in there and the management staff, and the fans obviously have got a long journey home, as have we, and but we need to stick together as a football club, as players and the management staff. We just spoke about that, and hopefully this is as bad as it will ever get.
What's Chris Hughton like in the dressing room after a game like that? Does he read the riot act, or does he even need to?
What's the point? He'll be there for a long time. We'll be there for an extremely long time, because he could go through every single one of us today and pick out things that we, for the goals and just in general play, that we haven't done well enough. We haven't kept the ball well enough, nowhere near well enough, and ultimately you end up defending for long periods of the game, and against quality like that you can't do it. So it's something we know we need to work on. But in terms of the gaffer, he will assess it tomorrow. We're in tomorrow, so I'm sure he'll say what he wants to say then. But after the game, in the heat of the moment, like I said, really, ultimately, what's the point in lambasting a group of players who are totally dejected and know they haven't done well enough for him and for ourselves and for the fans? And it's up to us now to go and put that right.
You said before the game that actually, yes, there are questions about the manager's future, but it's the players that need to take responsibilities. Is that still the case after a performance like that?
Yeah, any manager. The question was if he's under pressure. Any manager in football these days is under pressure. So it's up to a group of players with any manager in any job in British football to keep them in a job. And I said that the other day, and we're all behind the gaffer. That still remains the same. We haven't been good enough today, and he'll get a lot of stick for that, but so will we, and rightly so. And it's up to us to take some responsibility, accountability for what's gone wrong today. We've met a great team on a very good day, but we need to be so much better than that and be so much harder to beat, which we have been. Especially last season, we were hard to beat, and I can't put my finger on it. It's just not been good enough today, and like I said, we're extremely disappointed.
Does this Norwich City dressing room, and you talked about all being together, and I'm talking players and management staff here, does it have what it takes to turn things around?
Yeah, of course. We might as well go home now and just admit defeat if we don't believe that. The bottom line is we finished 12th and 11th in previous seasons. We've got a stronger squad than in previous seasons. At this minute in time, we're underachieving, be it for a number of reasons, and I spoke about them the other day, and we know what we need to put right. I'm sure we're going to take it in all week until the next game, when we hopefully put it right. But we deserve every bit of, when we win and do well, I say that we deserve every bit of praise we get, and in the same token today, we deserve what we get, whether it be from the media, from our fans, and ultimately from ourselves, because we're embarrassed and hurt.